Hello everyone and welcome to Photo Finds. I'm your host, Gavin Hatch. This week we are going to Disney Springs to bring you to Blaze Pizza, one of the new restaurants that opened up recently at Disney Springs. I wanted to try it out for myself. I've heard nothing but good things about it, but I thought why not bring the camera, show you guys, and also stroll around Disney Springs to see what's new and what's going on. And there's some new stuff, so let's take a look. Over at the Lego store, there's this, what to me it's new because I have not seen this before, but this mural here that's made of course, out of nothing but Legos that you can get your picture taken in front of, and it's cute. It has the orange bird, it has the World of Disney in it, has, of course, Lego people, and then I like the signage there that has the arrows pointing in the directions of all the Disney parks around the world. Now, they do have, as you can see, kind of like it roped off. They don't want guests going underneath that rope and getting up and close to it to get a picture taken in front of it, because I'm sure it might not be... pieces might come off or people might just damage it in some way, so they do have it kind of roped off so you can't get too close to it. But of course, some people don't really realize that and understand what the rope means, so don't be like this guy here that's having his photo taken in front of it. He ducked underneath those ropes. Respect the ropes. It's for your safety and everyone else's. But yeah, that was really cool. I've never noticed that they added this entrance here behind the Lego store. Over in the town center section, so that was new for me. I think that's neat. It's a big entrance, and I don't know if they expanded the store itself, but I think that this is definitely a new entrance that wasn't here back when the construction was going on for town center. Now, over in the marketplace section of Disney Springs, there used to be the guest relations center right here. This is over in the area across from the margarita stand and also by Ghirardelli. This has now been removed, and guest relations has been moved over to the town center section, and it looks beautiful. The welcome center is there, and this is now just being used for the Photo Pass photography studio, so you can go in there and get pictures taken, and of course edit photos and things like that, and get information about Photo Pass. So that is what this is only going to be used for as of right now. Inside, it's pretty bare. They really just took all the computer systems and POS systems out of there and left everything else, so you can still... definitely still looks like how it did when guest relations was here. The pictures are still on the wall. There is signage though telling you where to go to the new guest relations location, and there is also even the tablets, those tablets that they use to service like Fast Pass Plus selections and things like that in your Magic Bands. Those are still there. They're turned off, but they are still in the room, so you can come in here and grab some AC for a little bit because there's nothing going on in here. I'm sure this will probably be switched over and expanded for Photo Pass, or they might just add some sort of merchandise element here for other vendors, but as of right now, because this is still pretty recently done, this is no longer guest relations. It's just an empty space. Over at 28 in Main, they have some new merchandise, which is great. I love this store. So they have these shirts in the glass cases, these graphic tees that are really cool. They have a Pirates of the Caribbean one recently added that has the redhead from the attraction on it. But I noticed that on these cases where the shirts sit inside, they have descriptions of and kind of telling you where this shirt and what the shirt means. So if you look at it and you don't understand what the reference is, where the character is from, then it will tell you in that description there on the glass case. So that's kind of a nice touch, something to add in there. And also they have this new shirt that is straight from Epcot, like classic Epcot Center, which I love. And that is referencing the Spaceship Earth attraction, and it opened up in 1982, so you can see the 1982 there, and it has the logo for Spaceship Earth, the original logo, and then it has the opening lines from the attraction when Walter Cronkite did the voiceover for that attraction. So I love this shirt. I did not get it that day, but I might have to go back and get this in the future before it goes away. Now, speaking of classic Epcot, there are these dishes here that I think I've shown you guys these before, but I mean, it's worth showing you again. These are something I want to have. I still have not made this purchase yet, but these are right across from 28 in Main. So they have the Spaceship Earth Epcot Center plates, and then they also have my next favorite attraction is the Great Movie Ride. So I love the Great Movie Ride. I love Spaceship Earth. I love Dinosaur. Those are like my three favorite rides at Disney World and Disney in general, and I love these. So I have to get them sometime, but I did not get them that night. Now, recently, the Bambi Boutique made a change, and they are no longer located in the World of Disney store, so that location's closed, and they've moved it over to the Once Upon a Time store, so that is now over on the other side of Marketplace, but it is a lot larger, a lot nicer now. I have friends that work there, and they said that they are happy with the change and the improvements it's made at this new location, but unfortunately, since I do not have a child. I cannot go in there and take pictures, so this is just the front of it. But if you are going to take your future princess or prince to Disney World to get a makeover, this will be the location you want to go to at Disney Springs. It's no longer in the World of Disney. Now over in the water play area in front of Earl's Sandwich, you have this DJ set up here. He's been there like every night throughout the summer, so I think this might just be a summer thing. Maybe he'll be there forever, but it does look kind of temporary, so I'm sure it's just probably for the summer months. But we do have this dance party that's been going on every night. The water effects are still going on, so kids can be playing in the water while he's playing music, and it has all kinds of dance contests and different things for the kids to do, where the parents can sit down and relax and watch and take pictures and video. But it's kind of nice. It's definitely always good to have lots of different entertainment options around Disney Springs. That way the crowds kind of are dispersed and people can just have fun and relax and take a break from shopping and dining. It's just really nice. Strolling through Marketplace, I noticed that they had some chalk art on the ground over by the Christmas store, and I think this is really great. I'm sure probably was a cast member, but if it was a guest, very talented. Whoever did it is very talented, but this is always kind of nice to see. I love finding these little chalk drawing areas because they of course let kids do it as well, but it's nice to see cast members join in and they can really do some impressive stuff, as well as guests. Now recently Mickey's Pantry got remodeled, so the cashier station that used to be in the center of the store has now been moved over to the side of the store, so it definitely makes the store seem a bit bigger. And there used to be, you'll remember if you've been there, Earl's Sandwich, you could walk between Earl's Sandwich and the store. There used to be like a walkway and a hole in the wall, but they have sealed that off, so now the store is on its own and the cashier station is over where you used to be able to walk between the store and the restaurant. Now speaking of restaurants, Paddlefish looks like it's being delayed. It's supposed to open in fall of 2016, which is like next month, 2 months from now, if you're stretching it, and I don't think it's going to be opening up in the fall because it looks like they have a lot of work to still be done. Right now you can see pretty much through the restaurant, through the building, because it's completely gutted and it's just the steel beams, the new steel beams for the wall, so they still have to put drywall in and electrical and all that stuff. I don't know if there was a delay for some reason or what happened, but it's definitely taking a while for this to be redone. And once it's done though, it will look great, but it is still under construction and it looks like they have a long way to go. But it does have some pretty cool concept art, so once it's finished, I can't wait to check it out in person. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna probably be pushed back, possibly to next year. Now on our way to Blaze Pizza, I got some pictures of Planet Hollywood. It looks like they are starting to go ahead and cover up the building with the panels that are going to make it look like an observatory. And it's interesting because I didn't think they were going to do it this way. I thought they were going to like paint it, but they haven't touched any, like no paint has touched this building since they closed it down, and I thought it hasn't looked very good. But it looks like they're not going to paint it at all because there's no point, and they're just going to cover it up instead of painting with probably like aluminum panels to make it look like an observatory. So that is starting. We'll probably see this transform and look completely different here in a week or two. Alright, so I was starving by the time we walked around Disney Springs, and I could not wait to go to Blaze Pizza again because everyone's been raving about this. They say it's affordable and it's really good quality, and it's a good experience to have. So I went ahead and checked it out for myself. I love the building. It's indoor and outdoor seating, but it's very open concept, and it lets in a lot of natural sunlight when you're in there during the day, and at night it looks beautiful looking out into the springs of Disney Springs. So Blaze Pizza is a chain. There are multiple locations around the country, so this is not the only one. You can download an app and get rewards. Your first reward would be a drink just by downloading the app, so I did take advantage of that. I would suggest you doing the same. When you walk inside, it was pretty busy. You had a bit of a wait to just get in there to order your food, but it's worth the wait. And you pretty much just go down a line and tell the team members or cast members what you want to have on your pizza. You can do one topping, you can do 2 toppings, and you can also have their own specialty pizzas that they have created. And they'll of course ask you if you want to make any modifications to it, but you're working with someone the entire time you're making your pizza, so they make it for you. And everyone there was so nice, very nice staff. And then they take that pizza and they put it into the oven, and it's cooked in 3 minutes. So by the time you're done paying for it, they're already putting it in the oven while you're paying for it. You get down to the end there and you only have to wait like a minute or two, and your pizza is ready to go. They also have a great selection of different drinks and specialty drinks there, lots of different lemonades to try. They have a blood orange lemonade, which was great. I recommend that. They have black cherry soda, which is great as well. So it's very fast, very efficient. It was busy. We sat outside and we also have sat inside. We went there twice actually. And the pizza was fantastic though. I went with a classic pepperoni pizza. because I just want to see how they get that done, and it's great. The sauce is very sweet though. The red sauce is sweet. The pepperonis were great. The cheese is fantastic, very fresh, and they shred it up right there, and it's great. So a lot of great ingredients to choose from as well for your pizza. So if you want to go crazy, they don't care, and the pricing is very reasonable as well. Well, all this talk about pizza and seeing these pictures again has made me hungry, so I'm going to go grab some lunch, and make sure you guys subscribe to Attractions Magazine, and I will see you guys next week. Until then, make sure you get out, you have fun, and you enjoy those parks.